not grinding hard enough, if you're worried about something that someone did to you years ago, you're being to yourself, man. Not getting out there and squeezing that soul out every day.
Yeah.
If you grind hard, man, I ain't got time to worry about you, monkey. I ain't got time to worry about you, man. Because tomorrow, I got to go back to the grind. And tomorrow, I go back to the grind again, and again, and again, and again. I don't have time to put you into the hate bank. There's no hate. It's all filtered out, man, through the grind. You don't get it. There's great joy in the grind. Great joy in the suffer. It totally cleanses your body out, man, of any kind of hate. Makes you grow up.
Look, with all due respect to everyone, I'm just here for my own self. This is something in me that I'm just itching to get in there and compete and do what I do best.
When you coach and teach your team defense, what's more important, technique or attitude?
First of all, a lot of respect to you. That's a heck of a question. I've been doing this a long time, and that's the first time anyone's ever asked me that. That's a heck of a question. Attitude comes first. We got to have guys that are going to believe in our mission. They're going to believe in what we want to do. Once they believe, then we can teach them the technique. It all starts with our mindset, and we've got guys that are completely bought into what we do.
It's 2 a.m. right now. No one here. Mano to mano, me and you. 2 a.m. What I love about 2 a.m. is that we're not living by the clock, man. If you got a clock says it's 10 o'clock time to go to sleep, or 9 to 5 time to go to work, that's if you're in bed right now and you're rolling around, you can't fall asleep, get the up. It probably means you haven't done an honest day's work to earn that rest at night. 2 a.m. Not a person's here. I can scream my no one hears me. I can cry. I can myself. I can put an honest day's work in here that more than anyone does in a week. And no one sees it. Because it's supposed to be that way. This is a means to the ends. It's not the ends. All those motherfuckers that come in here with their hair done, the makeup, these guys come in the shirts to be seen, missing the point, man. Missing the point. You're not in here to get an achievement. You're in here to pay your dues, so later in life you never wonder what if. We're putting the work in now, so we never wonder what if. Not run by the clock. Run by our desire where we want to go tomorrow. Our competition's asleep right now. We're getting ahead of that competition.
There you go. Nobody works like David in this house. 13, come on. 14, come on. Yeah. 21, yeah, get it again. Come on, we want to see it. Good, 22.
Who's going to carry the boats and the logs?
Come on, 24. One more, David.
Who's
one more
going to carry the boats?
You're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. You did it. Yeah.
Accept the pain. Smile at the pain. Embrace the pain. Pain is the gatekeeper of destiny. Pain is there to ask you one simple question. Do you really want to achieve your goals, or are you just a talker?
Everyone likes to talk with pain, but if you want to walk it, those people that like to walk it better than talk it, those are the ones we write stories about.
Do not give up. Do not feel like you're tired. When you're tired, think of last year and think of that record. Every time I get tired or I think I can't go no more, I think of that record. We can make it. We gotta believe. We gotta be mentally strong. When we tired, that's when we gotta put our fundamentals together. That's when we gotta be more focused.
So quitting is not even like, it's not in my nature.
My brain cannot process failure. It will not process failure. Because if I sit there and have to face myself and tell myself, you're a failure, I think that's almost worse than death.
The hardest battle you'll ever fight is the one with the man in the mirror. He knows your weaknesses, your doubts, every excuse you've ever made. But here's the truth. That man isn't your enemy. He's your greatest project. Every decision you make today is shaping him. Every rep, every risk, every sacrifice. It's for him. So ask yourself, when you look in the mirror tomorrow, will you see a man who gave it his all, or a man who let excuses win? The choice is yours. Make him proud.
Yeah, buddy! It's our home. Our home. Nobody else's. This is our arena. This is our land where we do all the work. Champions aren't found on the podium with their hand up. No. Champions are found in lab studies. The thousands of hours of hard work when no one's watching. That's what makes the will unstoppable. When you're in here and no one else is. And you're pushing yourself harder than anybody with no one around. That right there, guys, is a spark that catches flames. Burns every fear down, guys. Some fear people use and it enables them. Fear does. You know, it's a block to them. They're scared from it. They run from it. Fear, shuts them down. For others, fear's a motivation. I feel fear now, and I tackle it so I never have to feel it again.
You should be a monster. Because everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no. Wrong. You should be a monster. An absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control it.
If it was raining outside at 3 o'clock in the morning, if it was snowing, the first instinct is don't go out there and do My instinct was, we gotta go out there. Anything that was horrible in my life that I would normally say no, that was inhumane to most people, I had to go do it.
I have a weird personality. I don't think it's weird though. Whatever I'm afraid to do, I do it. Like right now, I'm scared to death. But as the fight gets closer, the less nervous I become because it's reality. And in reality, I'm invincible. I'm a savage. I'm ferocious. I'm the smartest savage. Not but an animal, but a sophisticated animal, a smart animal. The lion and the fox. I could beat the vicious guy, and I could outsmart the slipstick. I love war. I love the act of war. I love the players in war. I love the philosophy of war. And there's a quote in Machiavelli, The Prince, and when they say, after you defeat the king and you cut off his head, you be audacious, and you say what you're going to do to the next ruler and the next prince that you're going to conquer, and that allows them to be intimidated.
I became bulletproof. I became invincible here in my body. Now, nothing can stop me. Not you control anything at me. There's nothing that can break my mindset. Nothing. I'm bulletproof.
When I say commitment and belief has to be unparalleled, it's either you're in or you're out. What that means is that if you are in and you believe in yourself, no one can change that. The weak motherfuckers of the world are committed when everything's in a perfect setting. But as soon as things get hard, they start having doubts. And why are the doubts? Not because they're failing, because other people are saying stuff and they're giving value to these third-party people as if they're going to help them. No one's going to help you. No one's ever going to help you guys. You've got to help yourself. You really can't trust anyone but yourself. And if you trust yourself and you bet on yourself, you'll never lose. But if you start to put someone else's efforts in the equation of success to your own individual path, you're going to be sadly mistaken in what comes from that path. Bet on yourself, believe in yourself. Don't allow anyone else's opinion, voice, actions to dictate what's going on.
Who cares, brother? Who cares? Today, smash.
If you practice at a high level all the time, you'll be able to play in the game at a high level all the time. If you don't do it in practice, and you think you're going to be able to do it in the game, probably not going to happen.
I'm gonna get fundamentally strong. Everybody's great when they're not tired. The champions is when they tired, that's when the real champions come out. That's when that real dog come out.
How did you get your mindset into this alter ego to be comfortable being Black Mamba? Like, how did that happen?
It's a good separation for me, emotionally, to be able to put myself in a place where at practice or when I'm training and doing games, I switch my mind to something else. I switch my mode into something else, right? For me, it's the equivalent of Maximus, Decimus, Meridius, and Gladiator picking up the dirt, smelling the dirt. It's go time, right? So that was my mental switch. It was like an actor getting ready for a film. You got to put yourself in that cage. When you're in that cage, you are that character. And when you leave there, it's something completely different. But when I'm in that cage, bro, don't touch me, don't talk to me.
And that's what it takes. To do anything successfully in life, you've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. In life, dreams do come true. anything you want can happen and become a reality.
If you just wake up and go, gosh, what should I do this morning?
Fired up, man. Fired the up, man. Motivated, pumped up, man. Early still, man. Early. Some people just getting up, going about their first endeavor of the day. We've already done a few endeavors, man. We're gonna kick some ass. We'd like a taste of that. We want to kick some more ass. So the next endeavor we're doing, because we put value in our day. An hour in the gym wasn't just an hour where we just go in there and check the box and get. No, man. We had a plan of action. We went in there and achieved that plan. Now here we stand, energized, spending energy in the gym, but we created more energy, a mind-body connection, a belief, a quantum physics of it all. Energy expelled, valuing what we're doing, the belief in something, hard work behind the belief, grows into prosperity of something. We didn't just wake up and grab a shower and then grab a coffee for some energy to go to work. No, we have to earn some energy. That kind of energy, once it never goes out.
I could wake up sad, I could wake up angry, I could wake up tired, I could wake up with a headache, I could wake up with whatever. And I am still going to do what I have planned to do that day, because that is what successful people do when they set up a routine that is backed by discipline.
You are going to win in the end. Mark my words. You are going to win in the end. Those tables are going to turn. If you're going through a period of losing right now, if you're feeling low, down, depressed, you are going to win in the end. Only if you don't let that shit break you. You have to be resilient to tough times. Take the hits, take the shots. When you fall, get back up. Get up, wake up. The tougher the times you go through, the tougher the person you become.
What is the most amount of miles you've ever run?
At one time?
Yeah.
205 in 39 hours.
Wow.
Yep, non-stop.
Ignore and outperform them. You see, while you're over there watching me and talking about me, I'm working. I'm working hard. I'm taking things to the next level.
But I will tell you this, Joe. You will never in life meet a hater doing better than you.
That's a fact.
Ever.
You keep gossiping and I'll keep working. You keep talking smack and I'll keep working. You keep focusing on everything and everyone else and I'll keep working. And when you finally look around at where you are and where I'm at, you'll realize that you have nothing left to talk smack about. And you will lose and I will win.
Look at everybody up here. They're all dressed like me. They're all trying to talk like me. They're all trying to be me. Everyone in the game wants this fight. This is the lottery fight.
Knock me down 19 times, I'ma get up 20. Tell me I can't do something, I'ma make it my mission to show you I can. I'ma fail, but I won't quit. I'ma lose, but eventually I will win. I'm insane when it comes to becoming the best version of myself.
You have to build a person that can withstand the pressures of whatever they're going to be dealing with in life. And we don't do that. I'm not trying to send a message of run 200 miles, be the best, but be tough. You better have a part about you that's tough, a part about you that can break down situations and get better. And break down situations very quickly within some trauma in your life, some devastation in your life, because it's going to come. The devastation, the trauma is going to come, and you can't allow that to become a Jersey barrier. It can't be a Jersey barrier. It has to be something that you can maneuver through very quickly and move forward. That takes a lot of toughness.
Well, unchosen suffering is going to happen, right? So the only thing that you can do is have some chosen suffering to prepare for it.
It's the only thing you can do. That's the only thing you can practice for the unchosen suffering.
When I look at people's lives and I say, what makes people successful? What I found is, in my own experience, is the number one ingredient is hunger. If somebody's got a hunger that doesn't go right, not a hunger to lose some weight for the summer, I'm talking about hunger to be more, to do more, to create more, to become something, to give something that matters. That kind of hunger, anybody who has that component that's alive in them is going to succeed.
This person, I usually train alone. This person wanted to run with me. And I said, fine, we'll run 15. This morning comes, there's storms coming in this way. And the person calls and said, hey, why don't we do it tomorrow? Taking souls. And I told him, I'm going to run 15 today. and I'll roll it through again tomorrow. That's what taking souls is about. Don't worry about the elements and what's going on. You gotta get out there and get it.
There's people that are willing to go very far, and then there's people that are willing to go far further than that.
That's it.
And when you're a person who prides yourself on your ability to go very far, and then someone is willing to go far farther than you have to decide, do I want to look at that as the new standard? Do I want to judge myself? Do I want to admire him? Or do I want to try to take him down because I feel bad? Because I can't do what he does, or haven't done what he does, or what he does makes me look bad, because I like to think I'm a hard worker. I like to think I'm disciplined and hard, and then I see this dude out there that's just making me look soft. And so instead of just going, look at him, man. Instead of a smart person will look at that person as fuel.
Alexander Napoleon, I know the more I read, the more I studied, the more I know the art of fight, I know the art of war. That's all I ever studied. That's why I'm so feared. That's why they feared me when I was in the ring, because that's all I was annihilated. That's all I was born for.
Fear of failure will keep you training hard. It'll stop you from cutting corners. Fear of failure will keep you working and thinking and striving and relentlessly trying to be more prepared for battle.
What if you lose? I don't even feel, I can't, my consciousness don't even elevate that thought.
Therefore, if it happens, you'd be distraught, crazed, what?
It's not my nature to allow that to happen. But I just don't even concentrate on that.
So you don't think the negative?
You know, the negative, you always have doubt. You know, there's always a doubt. And the doubt that you have allows you to perform at a higher level. There's always doubt. You may have doubt, and you always have insecurities about things. But those doubts and insecurities in general just push me to that extra level.
I'm better now than I was when you saw that 22-year-old undeveloped kid running from Sunday Liston. I'm experienced now, professional. Jaws been broke, been lost, knocked down a couple times. Bad. Been chopping trees. I done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. Man, dude. Yeah. Fast. Last night, I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. Fast. And you, George Foreman, all of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
I'm tired of everybody telling me what I gotta think, how I do. Putting a limit on me, you know what I mean? Just because you put a limit on yourself, don't put a limit on others, you know? Your guys' limit is the sky. I'm reaching for the stars. I'm reaching for other universes.
I just can't live my life based upon what other people think about me. So I can't concern myself too much with what other people think. You know, it's just not healthy. I don't think I could continue to do what I do if I was constantly worrying about what somebody thought about it.
Tim Ferriss says, in the short term, your success depends on your intensity. In the long term, your success depends on your consistency. Do not sacrifice the latter for the former.
Consistency of work. Monday, get better. Tuesday, get better. Wednesday, get better, right? And you do that over a period of time, not like 1 month or 2 months. I mean, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, and then you can get to where you want to go. This year, you're going to get better at that. Next year, this, and then so forth and so on. And then patiently, I was able to catch him.
When I was hitting him with body punches, I heard him, actually he was crying in there, making woman gestures like,
For those of us climbing to the top of the food chain, there can be no mercy. There is but one rule: hunt or be hunted. Welcome back.
I'm back, I'm back! I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better. I am better!
I don't give a f*** anymore. I'm tough.
Let's do a what if.
What if what?
What if you lose?
I don't even see, I can't, my consciousness don't even elevate that thought.
Lose! I don't lose! I win! I win! That's my job! That's what I do! I'm gonna show you how great I am!
There is a hook in me, one that you cannot see, but it is there.
My brain cannot